Today we gonna teach you how to install vinyl flooring. As you can see, carpet gets too dirty along the years. So, the first step will be cutting the carpet with a knife. Cuts can be made 3 to 4 foot apart, it makes easy to carry on. After roll and take it away all the carpet, it's time to remove the tack strip. Using a crowbar and a hammer knock the tack strip out. Now it's time to scrap the subfloor to remove any debris that's stuck to the concrete. Another very important step is to undercut the doorways so the vinyl can get under. You can use an undercut saw like I'm using or an oscillating tool. Both of them work just fine. Just finish vacuum the floor, and now we're going to check for the subfloor flatness. All those steps are important, so you don't have any problems in the future. Typically, manufacturers will specify a flatness tolerance of 1/8 in a 6-foot radius and or 3/16 in a 10-foot radius. After check the subfloor and mark all the low spot areas. It's time to mix some self-leveling and fill all the low spot areas. Any high spot must be grinding it down. Now it's time to start the vinyl installation. On this specific job, we start from the entryway wall. This way we get the front door flush cuts out of the way. I'm using a speed square to make the cut straight, this way we have a clean straight line in the front door. The vinyl flooring, it's a great choice for DIY, since you don't need too many tools to get the job done. We start the installation with a full board, then we mix different sizes so we don't end up with a pattern. To click the boards together, you first click the side of the board, then you lift the board a little bit off the floor and give it a slightly tap with your hands or with a hammer. As you can see, it's not that difficult, you just got to practice. One more time, attach the side of the board first, then lift to give a slightly tap. When you get to the other side of the room, to cut the end boards, you just flip then to the opposite direction, use a knife to cut and voila. Make sure you leave a 1/4 gap between the flooring and the baseboard for expansion. If you have other types of floor in the house like tile, make sure you leave a gap between them so you can glue the transition molding after the floor installation is completed. Now for your last piece close to the wall, put one board on top of the other and use a small scrap piece as a guide, cut with the knife and you will have the perfectly strip. As you can see, the apartment is almost done. Now it's time to install the shoe molding. You can use a 1/4 round scissor like I am using it, which is very easy. Or you can also use a miter saw. Use a pin nailer gauge 23 to secure the shoe molding in place. After everything done, here are the results. Thank you for watching, and if you have any questions, just leave us a comment. And if this video was helpful, please give us a like and help us keep creating content.